Welcome back to Vulgar.
Hi everyone. Compliment of the season. Hello everyone. I'm just gonna wait for a few more people to join us and then let's dive into this story. Hello everyone, good morning and happy Boxing Day. How was your Christmas? I hope Santa was good to each and every one of you. And I hope you all had an amazing time with your loved ones. With that being said, let's dive into this live stream. So my name is Wemimo, also known as Thatmumof5, and also known as TMO5 Kanduko. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, thanks so much for always coming back. So I'm sure you guys already did a live stream about this particular story, and in as much as it was a very disheartening incident to have happened, I felt like the stage where this story or this case is going is starting to look as if there's something behind it. Because how can somebody who want to offer charity or who was offering charity, and this is not the first time she's actually done something like that. She was offering charity to go feed 5,000 children. And yes, a stampede happened. And in this instance of the stampede being happening, or which happened, it could not have been controlled because I've listened to a certain, blog stars and stuff like that, and I've been able to hear exactly how the narrative of the incident happened. So this ex-wife of so people are saying that she's not an ex-wife. I don't even let me just say Queen Naomi. I'll call her Queen Naomi Silekunola. So this was not the first time she's been doing this charitable act. She's been doing it for years. I mean, someone said she's been doing it for over 10 years. And this is not the first time she's been doing it. And also, for the fact that she has been doing this for years, so she definitely know what she was doing. And she did it with another well-renowned, a well-known broadcaster in Ibadan, Amzat Oriyomi. And if you all remember this Amzat Oriyomi, it was the one who helped a certain family whose family member was unalived in an hotel. It was that man who ensured that that guy got justice, because apparently I don't know if I don't have a vivid memory of that story now, but that guy went to sleep in that hotel to study for exam or something, and one thing led to another. He was unalive in that hotel, and the owner of that hotel tried to cover up his spy. They went to go bury him. They tried to cover it up, but this guy, this Oriyomi Amzat, he used his channel, he used his page and the help of other people to seek justice for that person. you know so this guy was also arrested. This Oriome was also arrested, and I was reading a post yesterday from Queen Naomi's sister, and it says that she has been charged for murder. Like, make it make sense. As we are talking now, there was a time in Lagos when they said the somewhere a certain office in Lagos was selling rice for a cheaper amount of for a cheaper price so that people could buy it. There was stampede there as well. And it was recorded that three people died at that stampede. Who was held accountable for those three deaths? Who was held accountable for those three deaths? There's been numerous stampedes happening, several places in Lagos, several places in Abuja. Who was held accountable, responsible for that stampede? Nobody. And now this woman went to Ibadan to go feed 5,000 children. And obviously, she went to a radio station. And I can tell you, there's nobody in Ibadan, in Oyo State, that does not listen to Amzat Oriyomi's radio station. So it's been alleged that the event was meant to happen at 10 o'clock in the morning, but people have been queuing the night before. People have been queuing at the venue the night before. And at some point, it's been alleged that some parents were actually throwing their children overboard. That they were throwing their children overboard, and there have been instances where a certain family, a few parents who threw their children to the building, that their children fell and died unalive in that instant. Please tell me, in that case, how is it Naomi's problem? How is it Naomi's problem that a parent who brought 5 children, because at the end of the day, our people are greedy. It's been said that you should bring your children. Obviously, bring you don't even if you have 20 children, you don't even to take the 20 children to that event. You only need to take the one child. But then we know how some of our people are. Out of greediness, they've taken our entire children or their entire children to that venue. And it's been said that some people were actually throwing their children. In the case of children, parents who threw their children, how is that how is this queen responsible for a parent who lacks moral, who lacks sense, to throw their child overboard? And with hope that somebody will be on the other side to catch what? Is your child a football that you will throw and you expect somebody to catch that child on the other end? In as much as my empathy, my grievances goes to, like, no, my consolidation goes to those families who lost their children, but they have a part to play in this as well. They have a part, a role to play in what happened to their loved one passing away. A parent, so for instance, that parent that threw their child overboard, that parent has a responsibility, has a part to play in the role of what happened to their child. So Naomi's sister came out with no to discuss about what her sister has been charged with. And it says that she has been charged with murder. Like seriously? Like seriously? I wouldn't have thought this was something, but a Nollywood actor was actually speaking about it, and it was starting to actually make sense because I did not even think of that. So let's read the charges here. I've got a copy of the charges here. Let's read the charges. So it says here that let me see if I can find it from the beginning. So she has been charged with 3 counts, I believe. So the Commissioner of Police or your state versus Naomi versus Alaji Amzat and versus the principal of the school compound they used. So in this report, it says that you, Naomi, Alaji Amzat, the principal Babatunde, on so date between 5 a.m. and 8 a.m. in a certain school in Bashorun. So they've been charged with count 2. These 3 people on the same day did unlawfully accelerated the pie of a female 8-year-old child and 34 other children. How did the 3 people named the queen, Amzat, and the Babatunde, the principal of the school, how did they how did they accelerate the death of an 8-year-old? How? They were not even at the venue yet. The event was meant to start at 10 o'clock. Their security personnel were meant to arrive at 8 o'clock. But people have been queuing from the night before. And people have been throwing their children like stones into the compound before even the organizers arrived. So please tell me, how is this the fault of these 3 people? How? Count So they said 34 others between the ages of 5 months to 13 years old by inviting them for a children fun fair program, but failed to provide adequate security medical facilities to prevent stampede at the venue, and thereby committed an offense contrary to section 311 and punishable blah 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 blah. Security, whatever, was provided, but it was not meant to take effect until 8 o'clock. So I presumed the event was meant to start at 10 o'clock, but they'll probably open the venue up from 8 o'clock, which is where security personnel will be present. But it's been alleged that people have been queuing from the night before the date of the event. People have been throwing their children like stones prior to the event starting. Please tell me, how is this the fault of these 3 people? Count 2, that the 3 people on so dates between 5 and 8 a.m. at the school conspired with one other to commit. Like, how did they conspire? How did they conspire? Conspire to commit an offense with negligent acts causing harm, and thereby, so that's count two is conspire to negligent acts causing harm. Count three is let me see, acceleration of pi. That's count that's count two. So count three is negligent act causing harm. No, in my own opinion, they were not negligent, because people started queuing there before the event even started, even before the organizers arrived. So even if they wouldn't have been able to do anything, because the security they provided was not even there. The security that they were providing has not even commenced service, but people have been there. Count four, um, on and on like that, on and on like that. So at the end of the day, she has been charged with murder, the murder of 34 people. Please make it make sense. How is it her fault? And it's been said that this lady collapsed in us in I mean collapsed when she was being interviewed. Like, with this incident, good morning, UK family, how are you? With this incident now, people are going to be very, very cautious of helping one another. We all know there's hunger in Nigeria. We all know there's sufferness in Nigeria. So Femi Branch is a Nollywood actor. Actually came out and said something about this video. Actually, I did not actually think in that instance until I listened to him, and I was like, let me bring this recording and let's listen to it together. Good morning, Adebimpe, my beautiful sisters. How are you? Oh, yes, I had an amazing Christmas. I hope you had a good one as well. So let's listen to Femi Branch. And please like this live stream as you come in, okay? Let's listen to Femi Branch, because at the end of the day, like I said from the beginning of this live stream, stampedes are happening every day. Who have been held responsible? The one that happened in Lagos when they were selling rice. Who was held? Hello, Jumoke. Good morning, my beautiful sisters. Who was held accountable? The one that happened in Abuja there. In fact, before I came live now, I saw a news about another stampede in Abuja. Who was held liable? So let's listen to what Femi has to say.
So this is not a Christmas. I want to
Hello, Glory Choma.
say a few things about the unfortunate incident that happened in Ibadan that led to the death of I think like 35 children. And I was very sad when I saw that. In fact, when I first heard that the organizers, that's
I'm going to fast forward it a bit.
Not remanded. I think remanded means that they've been detained.
They've been detained, yes.
Until the next adjourned date or something like that. Honestly, I'm really curious to hear the charges. I'm sure it's going to border on negligence or blah, blah, whatever.
They've been charged with murder. Murder. That's what they've been charged with. Guys, let me know your thought and opinion. Do you think... Let's keep listening to what he has to say.
But okay, let's just do a quick analysis. Anyway, I want to believe that they have very good lawyers, because this case is nonsense. I'm sorry to say.
Absolutely, I agree with you.
This is not me trying to be insensitive to the plight of the children that died. It is very tragic. But if the purpose is to punish those responsible for the deaths, how is it the organizers? Now, okay, let's look at the facts on ground.
I was actually starting to question that. How is it the responsibility of the organizers?
The event was supposed to start for 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Okay. The security personnel was supposed to arrive for
8 o'clock.
The venue was locked. All right. And it wasn't meant to be open till the security.
Like the live stream, guys. Please like and share.
Personnel arrived by 8 for an event that was supposed to start at 10.
At 10 o'clock.
Now, from what we have, from the reports we have, people came overnight. People had already started arriving.
Did the organizers have anything to do with people arriving the night before? The organizers were not even there yet, but people are already queuing from the night before.
Overnight, and were throwing their children over the fence into the compound.
How is that the fault of Old Amzat, the queen, and the principal of the school? How is that the fault of these 3 people? How?
I saw one very tragic one that one of the children that it was as the mother threw the child over the fence, as the child landed.
Can you imagine?
He or she, I don't know, hit his or her head and died instantly. Overnight. So I don't understand. So how is this the fault of the organizers exactly?
Please help us ask them.
That you organize an event, it's supposed to start at 10. Your security personnel are supposed to arrive for 8. But overnight, people had already stormed the venue and were already through because the place was locked up and were throwing their children over the fence into the premises.
Exactly.
When the organizers heard that this was happening, they had to come and now open the place and now start trying to rescue the children. I mean, because by that time there was already a stampede. Do you understand? How is this the fault of the organizers? So is it a problem to do good in this country right now? Because we're dealing with so much, and a few people try once in a while from the little that God has blessed them with.
Democracy, I can't understand why they are the blame. To be honest, like I said, maybe to be honest, if in a sane country, actually, if you look at the incident, it is not the fault of the organizers because people are already there before the event started. So it's just like if you're going to a concert here in the UK and you arrived earlier than the time to the venue, they will not allow you in because the insurance and the security they have provided for that event will only start at the time that the event is meant to start. So if you're expecting the security personnel to be there before the time starts, it's not going to happen. That's why most time when they go to concert, you see that they don't get into the concert hall until an hour or 2 hours after. So I went to Neyo's concert this year. Was it this year or last year? The event was meant to start at 7 o'clock. I got to the venue at 6:30. We did not get into the concert hall until about 8:30 because that was when security, that was when security had to do their own thing. So the time on the event says 7 o'clock, but the security did not open the door until 7 o'clock, and they still had to do the checks. And we did not get into the hall until about 8 o'clock. So it's a matter of what time the insurance is provided from and what time the security personnel will start from. So the event is meant to start the day after, and people are already queuing the night before. Please tell me, how is that the fault of the queen and these 3 people? How is that the fault of people? Please let me know. How is it the fault? Because I think our Nigerian police is starting to look like somebody is actually fueling this case against this queen. It's starting to look like somebody is plotting something against this woman. Or maybe the radio presenter or the school principal, because it's starting to look like a fish hunt now, or a witch hunt. Because I don't understand how this is the fault of these people. Let's keep listening.
To also touch people's lives. Now, this thing can happen to anybody, for real. Honestly, yes, we understand the root cause of this matter is there is hunger in the land.
Absolutely.
But is it hunger that will make you to endanger the life of your child, throwing your child over the fence?
Attire.
How bad is that hunger? I think we are sick. We're not well as a people. We're not all right. Do you understand? I think we're not all right. And if you look at these people that are guilty of this, these people that were throwing their children, it's not like they don't have food to eat. I mean, I know that things are bad, but if we investigate each and every one of those people, it is not that it is so bad that they do not have anything to eat at all, as in they are totally gone.
True, I agree with him.
Exactly, did they want to give you?
I agree with him. Jumoke said, I even had some foolish people with bad mentality says those that die was. See, when I did the first live stream on this particular topic, I was watching a certain YouTuber, a very big YouTuber on this platform, who was coming with the assumption that she used those children allegedly for sacrifice. That a certain big pastor was also in Ibadan. That why are they now targeting Ibadan? Like, can we not? In fact, I think it's high time Africans stop using issues like this, issues that is clear to see, issues that is clear to judge. Can we stop using spiritual mentality? Stop putting our spiritual mentality into things like this. Can we just stop? It's obviously clear that if these people are not starving, if there's no issue in Nigeria, people will not be queuing for food. In spite of this thing that happened, Tunde had not also organized a giveaway. But because of all this thing that happened, he had to lie to people that the giveaway has been cancelled, and then decided to do it codedly. Other people planned something like this, but when that incident happened, they stopped and they had to look for other strategies. If Naomi knew that something like this could have happened, do you not think that she would have cancelled this event? So when I heard that person saying, oh, and I heard people phoning in saying, oh, they use those children for spiritual purposes. They use them to claim lives. They use them to make their churches bigger. That what kind of job is Queen Naomi doing? She should go and search for a job. She should go and work. She should go and do this. And I was like, seriously? But let's keep listening to this guy.
Felt the life of your child, didn't have meaning enough for you to throw the child over the fence. Say Spider-Man no more now.
Osumio.
Let's swam over the fence.
And because of how greedy people are, I would imagine that even people that has 5 children, they will take all 5 children there. And don't get me wrong, I did say in my first live stream that this could have been done in a better way. They could have gone to all these ballet, all these community leaders, and speak to them and do it region by region. Maybe do Bodija area today, or do maybe do Iworo tomorrow. Like, do a few cities like that. Speak to the local. Maybe they could have done that. But again, this is not the first time this woman is doing something like this. And the other ones she has done in the past, they've all been successful. So how come this one turned out the way it is? Let's keep listening.
Now, the poor organizers who are trying to be a blessing are now arrested, charged to court. So what exactly is going on? What is going on? Because don't tell me that you're just trying to make an example of it. To what end?
Exactly. To what end?
To what end exactly?
To what end?
Because we really need to be very, very careful, because see, we're setting a very, very terrible antecedent here. Very terrible precedent.
It's not as if maybe this woman did not provide security, but she had security personnel, but the security personnel was not to take effect until when the event starts. So these people who treat their children, they are solely to be blamed. I'm sorry to say. I have to say it. I have to be frank. I have to be honest. They are solely to be blamed. Why throw your children? Is your son or your daughter a Spider-Man? That you think, and someone said they assumed that there was somebody on the other hand to catch their child. Make it make sense. Let's keep listening.
Pardon my grammar. Do you understand? We need look, I think people need to speak up about this. Why are those?
And it's so sad that people are actually not talking about this. And the people with higher platforms that are talking about this, they are talking about it in a negative way to paint this woman the way she is not. Jumoke said, yes, there's hungry, but contentment matters a lot. Absolutely, because I was surprised when I heard there was a woman that bring her for. Can you imagine? That's what I'm saying. You can imagine now, me that there's an event, and because I get 5 children, I should not carry all my 5 children there. No, because at the end of the day, whatever you're going to get, you're not the only person who's going to turn up there. So why take all your children there? Why take all your children there? Go with one child. And whatever you're going to get is enough to feed you and your family if you are contented with whatever you're going to be given. But greed, ole, thief, not being contented with what you are going to get or even what you have, led some women, some parents who have taken all of their generation there. Let's keep listening.
Parents, why have the police not fished out all those parents that threw their children over the fence?
My question as well.
Because as far as I'm concerned, they are the offenders.
Yes. Those parents who were doing those to their children, they were the offenders. Absolutely. And it's also been alleged that there are some touts who came there to disrupt the venue. So who are behind these touts being there? Who are the touts being there?
An event is supposed to start for 10. What business do you have there being there overnight? These are the people that the police are supposed to arrest and investigate and question.
Absolutely.
Not the organizers.
Absolutely. I agree with what he's saying.
I mean, it's clear. The facts are clear. I just hope they have good lawyers, because as far as I'm concerned, this case, I mean, I'm not a lawyer, or I'm not in a position to like,
why would they charge them for murder? Like I said, I think this woman they are just trying to make her a scapegoat. But let's keep listening to Femi.
I'm not trying to, but come on now. Come on. Let me all look this matter now.
Exactly.
It's very fair.
Like this live stream, guys.
Professor Naomi to be remanded, for Yomi Hamzat to be remanded on this matter. I think it's very, very unfair, and I think people need to speak up.
Exactly.
You understand?
Absolutely.
I think people really need to speak up, because our government needs to do better. You don't just say because you are trying to look good to the people and you want the people to feel that you are doing something, you are being proactive. So you now trample on the rights of citizens, or you now abuse the rights of people who have done no wrong. please, this is wrong, and this something needs to be done. These people should be set free. They should be released.
I actually agree with him.
And let those parents who threw their children over the fence be arrested
Absolutely.
and be prosecuted.
Absolutely.
Those are the real offenders.
Absolutely. Mr. Femi said it the way I would have said it. At first, I was trying to sugarcoat it when I did the first live stream. But like, there's no point sugarcoating it, because I went back to go listen to what people are saying, and I went back to go watch what she said on that radio station. It's not as if maybe she did not have security personnel in place, but like I said, the event is not meant to start till 10 o'clock. People started queuing from the night before. Please tell me, how is that the fault of these three people? How is that the fault of these three people? Only for her to be remanded, and now they are charging her with murder? Make it make sense, Nigerian police. Make it make sense. And yes, like I said in my first live stream, maybe they could have done it better. Yes, you were going to give scholarship. Why not go to the high-performing schools in that area or in Ibadan and select children from there? Or even going to schools, rather than going rather than setting up such an event. Why not go to schools? Why not go to schools before they close for the holidays? Why not go to schools and feed those children? Take those food stuff there. Why not do that? But yes, like I said, she has been doing this for years. She's always had success in the ones she's done in the past. Hence why she decided to carry ahead with this way. And yes, she has security personnel in place. However, those security personnel were not due to attend until closer to the time of the event. So parents who decided to go and start queuing from the night before, Naomi, these three people has no control over those people's actions. The school principal, Naomi, and Amzat Oriyomi, they have no control over the decision of parents to start queuing from the night before. They have no control over some parents who decided to turn their children to spider boys and spider girls and threw them into the school. They had no control over them. And just like Femi said that it was not until when the news of what was happening reached the ears of the organizer, that was when the organizers trooped down to the venue. And that was when they started trying to help. I saw a picture of Amzat Oriyomi in his underwear. He said in the course of him trying to help, he was also mobbed also. I think they're just trying to make this woman a scapegoat. And there's a comment that I saw. Hello, Love and Butterfly, welcome. Love and Butterfly said, it's such a sad situation and I really feel bad for the organizers. Exactly. At this point, yes, it's sad that those children lost their life, but that is the responsibility. Their parents failed them, not the organizers. Their parents failed them, because I see no reason why you would go and queue from the night before. Even if you decide to go and queue the night before, why turn your child to a spider boy? Why turn your daughter to a spider girl, and throw them over the building into the school compound just because you want to get ahead? Why do that? That is the negligence of those parents, not the fault of the organizers. And I think the Nigerian police should actually take their time to investigate this case, because at the end of the day, they will eat cane. They will eat cane. So there's a comment I saw that I really want to read. Glory Choma said the fault comes from their parents. Absolutely. Absolutely. At times, parents should be contented with what they have. Period. No other word. So there's a comment I saw which sums everything up for me. This person said that Naomi and Amzat case in Ibadan, I feel there is more to it. They are now charged with murder. Someone is fueling this case. I'm so sure of it. This is what that person said. The event was supposed to start at 10 a.m., but the sad incident happened around 7 a.m., between 7 and 8 a.m. Who should be blamed? Don't forget that in June, I just said that example earlier on, 3 to 4 people died when the government announced that the Nigerian customs should sell bags of rice at cheaper rates. There was a stampede, people died. No one arrested the organizers. Our judiciary system is a freaking joke, and I agree with this comment. Selective justice, selective scapegoats of innocent citizens who are trying to help the responsibilities of the government, because Nigerian citizens are responsibilities of the Nigerian government. So there's a video of Naomi's mother crying out. And when I saw that video, that was what prompted this live stream. And there's a video of a certain man of God in a white garment spewing rubbish. We are going to listen to that. Where that came from, I don't know. Where that man is, what that man is trying to get at, I do not know. But let's listen to Naomi's mother's wails, saying that it is charity, good deeds that our daughter intended to do. In as much as she is crying for her own daughter, she's also crying and weeping for the people who were impacted by this case, obviously who lost their children. So let's listen to Naomi's mother. She's crying that people should help her. She's wailing out, wailing that people should help her, that people should, that God should have, like, God should help, that they should not ruin her life, that our daughter only came to do favor, charity in Ibadan. Marcel, that is what they are charging them with. They are charging them with murder. Yes, that is what they are charging them with. The mother is saying that it's only charity that she came to do in Ibadan. She came to do favor to the people of Ibadan. That her daughter has been doing this for years, and none of this has ever happened before. That her daughter has been doing this charitable work for 10 years, according to her mom. That they've been everywhere doing this for 10 years. She does charitable charity. She does charity just for children, the elderly, for women, for everybody. This is what our mom is saying here. I'm just trying to translate for those of you who don't understand Yoruba. She is still even mourning, sending her condolences to those people whose children passed away, to say she offers her condolence, but at the end of the day, it is favor that her daughter came to do. That whatever happened to their children, that was not the heart desire of our daughter towards them. That people should help her. They should not ruin her life over what favor the good deeds of her daughter. Jumoke said, this is totally accident, that no one should be blamed but those that brought all their family. You know what? That's my conclusion as well. Guys, please like this live stream for me. I really appreciate it. That's my conclusion as well. Because the past few days, I've been reading the story and following it up. And then when I now saw that Femi Brand's video, I was like, seriously, okay. I didn't even know that people started queuing the night before. I didn't even know that people were throwing that. I had to go back and look at the story from the beginning. Inspire Wisdom said Queen Naomi should not be charged for murder. She could be charged for negligence. It was an accident. Inspire Wisdom, Nigerian police are charging all three of them for murder. And so far, I think they reported the case of 34 children that whose life went with this incident. They are charging them with murder. Yes. So this is Naomi's mother asking people to help her, that they should release Naomi. That they should release Naomi, that it was favor, charity that she came to do. She is not aware of all these people quiet, people quiet. That was not her intentions. So the mother was even saying that, she actually came with her to Ibadan, that they came together, that it was charity. Ore, Anu, favor, good deed was all she came to Ibadan to do. That the event has not even started when that incident happened. That the program was meant to start at 10 o'clock. So her mother is saying that people started coming to that venue previous day to the day of the event. People started attending the venue the day before the event was meant to start. As at 6:30 in the morning, people are already stamping on each other. The stampede happened as at 6:30 a.m. That Naomi was not there. So you heard Naomi's mother there, and she also obviously shed light into this case that the stampede started acting between 6:30 a.m. and the event was not meant to start until 10 o'clock. So please tell me, how is that the fault of Naomi, Amzat Oriyomi, and the principal of the school? How is that their fault? And how does this make sense that Nigerian police are charging them with murder? Like, make it make sense. Please, make it make sense. Maybe negligence, yes, but murder, no. I'm going to recommend, guys. Hello, Mary Sugar. Love and Butterfly said, imagine having children queue up for over an hour just because of free gifts. I pray God help them, because Nigeria of today, now who know man, they buy man. And when you are not highly connected, it is finished. You are right. You are right, too. I mean, I was just having this chat with my husband this morning. I mean, I don't think I want to live in Nigeria. Yeah, I'll go and visit, holiday, come back. I don't think I want to live there. I don't think I can live in Nigeria. Because look at this case of good deeds turning to what it is. Because at the end of the day, every single lives in Nigeria is a responsibility of the Nigerian government. You are to care for them, nurture them. But this government is not even doing that. And people that are actually out here doing charitable works, things like, and I've seen comment like, oh, did they get clearance? What clearance? What clearance is needed? What clearance is needed? Like I said, this lady has been doing this charitable work for years. Her mom said for over 10 years, she has never, ever experienced this. So if she has been doing it for 10 years, do you not think that she will be aware of the things that she needs to put in place? And I believe she put some of those things in place, which is the security personnel. But security personnel is not meant to take effect until 9 o'clock or whatever hour. So make it make sense, please. Inspire Wisdom said, it's a health and safety issue. She shouldn't be charged for murder. The only needs to get a good time to get her off the charge of murder. At this point, I don't know. Because if you enter Nigeria police case, Glory Chioma said, there is hunger in the land and an opportunity for food they won't neglect, and our government is not doing anything to solve the issue at hand. And I was watching a video on Instagram yesterday, and it was a queue, a long queue of people queuing in Ahmed Bola Tinubu's house in Ikeja, or is that where his house is in Ikeja? I don't know if it's in Ikeja. People were queuing on Christmas Day in front of his house waiting for food to be shared. How long? Is that what our government can do? Is that the only thing they can do? Is that the only thing they can do? So there's a video of this man in a white garment outfit. I don't know what he was talking about, how that has got to do with this case of Naomi. But let's listen. Maybe you guys might understand what his input has got to do with this case, but let's listen to him. So he is called Prophet Dr. Marcus Tibeton. That's his name. And he's a celestial man. He's a celestial man of God because he's wearing a white garment outfit. So let's listen to what he has to say. I think it's about 8 minutes long video. I'm not sure, but let's listen. Where is Naomi working? That's his questions. What school did she graduate from? So he's alleging that whatever it's at the front and the below is what they are selling everywhere. I want to try and understand this man's story. She said the queen is a goddess daughter. She's a child of the water. That is what this prophet is saying, that Naomi is a prophet, alleging that Naomi is a prophet, is a daughter of the water. That it was either allegedly either Naomi or the water goddess that rendered that allegedly rendered Naomi's father useless. That's what this pastor is saying. Please, guys, if you've watched this video of this pastor, man, let me know in the comment section. I'm trying to understand what he's driving at.
Yeah, you know, tell you what
so he's claiming that Naomi's mom went with her, and that is he saying that Naomi's mom and Naomi's dad are not together or something, that they quarreled? I don't understand it, but let's keep watching. She claimed that she left the Oni, but she did not leave the Oni, that both of them know where they both hang the thing. I'm not understanding the story, guys.
What is offering?
Oh, Kolade Diwakese Marcus is sick. Do you understand what he's driving at? I'm trying to understand what he's driving at, but I don't understand. So there are other people here who have something to say as well. I think it's a combination of videos. Let's listen.
Or only social media, enemy short, right? What is the molesting memory? One mobile, the Fontamoso,
I think it's a combination of what he has to say. I'm not going to give it to what he has to say. But what I'm going to say in this is this. Like, this case needs to be thoroughly investigated. And those people who went with their children, it is not the fault of Naomi, not the organizers, not the principal of the school. It is not their fault. And I would imagine that Nigerian police would take their time to investigate this case, because, like, from charity work to charge of murder, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And if, according to what people have been saying, that they should have gotten a clearance, this, that, maybe the Nigerian government needs to start putting that into consideration. They should start announcing that, okay, if you want to render charity, whatever, you need to put this in place, you need to do this, you need to get a clearance from us before you go ahead. So that maybe if at the end of the day, if something like this were to happen again, they can equally hold the Nigerian government responsible, or the people who are going to be in charge of making sure such policies work effectively. Guys, I'm going to round up. All I'm going to say in this is that I don't see how this case should be something that the organizers have been charged for murder. This could have happened, and yes, it has happened. Just like I said, there, the stampede that happened in Lagos when Nigerian customs were selling rice. Who were the people who were held responsible? Who were responsible for those 3 deaths? Stampede happened in Abuja. I was looking for that post. A stampede happened in Abuja. Who was held accountable? Who was held accountable? Nobody. Nobody. They should just let this woman be. Chairman said that's pure jealousy. The citizen is doing what they can do. Exactly. And if you don't want people to do charitable business anymore, Kukuma said that people should stop doing charitable work, and then people will know and they will put their money in their pockets. If you don't want people to do charitable work anymore, announce it. Announce it. Okay, we don't want citizens doing charitable works anymore. Stop doing it. If you know you want to do it, we need this to be put in place. And if you need this to put in place, maybe they are going to set up some sort of organization who will be able to enforce that these things are being done before something like that is being done. So if you are somebody who wants to do charitable work, there's going to be a arm of government who is going to be seeing through where things are being done, who is going to give a checklist of what has to be put in place. And if all of the list has not been checklisted, then that event cannot hold. But this thing happened now. You were not there to even provide support for the charitable business, the charitable deeds that this person went to do. But you are quick. You are quick to go arrest, and then before you know, you are charging with murder. Like, seriously? Just like Femi said there, and from like majority of the people are saying this, and I'm saying it as well, this is not the fault of the organizers. The parents whose children's life passed away, they are solely to be blamed for their actions. Events start at 10 o'clock. If you decide to go and sleep from 3 nights before, it is your responsibility, it is your own decision. And for the fact that stampede happened before the event even started, I don't see why this is any fault of the organizers. I don't see why this is any fault of the organizers at all. I don't see how this is the fault of the organizers. Jumoke said it also happened in one of the Igbo land like that. 20B people. I saw that as well. I saw that with videos of people all strewn all over the floor. I was gonna do it as a sit down video, but I was like, no, if I put it as a sit down video, because of those videos, YouTube might not monetize that video. That's why I did not talk about it. I saw that as well, and I was like, seriously, hunger is in the land, and this government, I don't know where they are driving us to. I don't know where Nigerian government is driving us to. I don't know how they intend to rectify all these things that's happening in Nigeria. I don't know how they intend to rectify it. And yes, the people, other ordinary citizens are coming out here to do out of their own pocket. And I think maybe the government should just put in something into place to make sure that if something like this is going to be done, they should offer some sort of support to the organizers as well. They should offer some sort of support to the organizers as well. Rather than when that's so I was saying in my first live stream that the Oyo State government said they were not aware of that event taking place. And people are like, it will be difficult, that they find it so hard to believe that the government or Oyo State government were not say that they were not aware, because Oriyomi Hamzat announced it on his live show, on his show. And Oriyomi Hamzat's radio show is a very popular one in the Oyo State. Very popular. In fact, it even became more popular when he helped that guy, I can't remember his name, get justice. So it's a shame that those children lost their lives. Like, no, but this is not the fault of the organizers. In my own opinion, this is not the fault of the organizers. You can charge them with something else, but definitely no murder. Definitely no murder. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end this live stream here. I'm going to read it. Jumoke said, I can't even remember the name of the state where Stampede. There are loads of cities like that with Stampede everywhere. We've not heard of anybody being held accountable for them. But like I said, it seems as if somebody is fueling this case behind these three people. And I would love to know why they are doing it. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for being a part of this live stream. I really appreciate this all. Please leave your thoughts and opinion in the comment section as regards to what I've discussed in this video. Do you think there's somebody pumping money to make sure this woman is jailed and to make sure these three people are being jailed? If you think otherwise, let me know your thoughts and opinion in the comments respectfully, please. And if you've watched this live stream till now and you've not yet subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Don't forget to like, drop a comment in the comment section, subscribe if you've not yet done so, turn on your post notification, share this video, and I'll have to catch up with you in my next one. And have an amazing holiday. Mom Vibe Vlogmas January. Vlogmas for January care. Glory Chema, which Vlogmas you want for January? Vlogmas don't finish now. We don't do 25 days of Christmas. I need a break, please. I have tried though. I uploaded videos for 25 days. I have tried. New Year. Jumoke said, God of Naomi will fight for her. Amen. Amen in Jesus' name. Amen. So if you want to watch vlogs, there will not be vlogs on Thatmumof5 anymore. So vlogs is going to be on Wemi Space. So my first video is going to be dropping today. I don't even know if it has already dropped now, but anything vlogs is going to be on Wemi Space. All the trending news, all the trending gist is going to be here on Thatmumof5. Yes. So Wemi Space is going to be all about me. Vlogs, day in the life, the introduction video is going to be dropping sometime soon. So if you have not yet subscribed to Wemi Space, run there, go and subscribe. Woto. I know you use my community here. G Simon, compliment us. Say, oh, it's been a long time. How are you, G Simon? It's been a long time I've seen you. How are you? So go subscribe to Wemi's Space. That's where all the vlogs are going to be. I'm going to be talking mostly about, parenting, day in the life, vlogs, like name it all. Wemi Space, no gbas at Wemi Space, okay? Wemi Space is going to be vlogs and motivational talks and stuff like that. That's what we're going to be doing there. And here on Thatmumof5, trending news like this, stuff like this happening, I'm going to be bringing it here, live stream and sit down videos. And yes, weight loss journey is going to be coming on Wemi Space as well. I'm going to be putting all of that there as well. So yeah, I'm going to be doing all of that. So I think I've already scheduled my first video for Wemi Space. So I think it's maybe for 12 o'clock or 10 o'clock today. I'm not sure, but if your notification button is on, you should get a notification about the video. Okay. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate you all. And actually, I'm going to the cinema today to go watch Everybody Loves Jennifer. I can't wait. So I'm going with one of my girlfriends to go watch Everybody Loves Jennifer. So I think that vlog is going to be on Wemi Space. I'm going to vlog that and it's going to go on Wemi Space. So, and there's a live stream tonight. I don't know if it depends on what time I get back from that, from the cinema I'm going to today. There's another live stream on this channel for Tayo I know. Yes, because people have been dragging him, saying that he left Nigeria, is a black sheep, is a Judas Iscariot. So yes, that's the next live stream on this channel. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it today, but it depends on what time I come back from watching Everybody Loves Jennifer. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. I'll see you guys later. All right, bye.